Hey, how's it going everybody? It is iVolt, and welcome to another Dragon Ball FighterZ news video. Now today we have pretty cool news coming in from VJump, and of course a huge shout out to Shonen Games for actually providing some translations and information details. Now of course we don't have the entire VJump details revealed for FighterZ. They're still rolling in. It's pretty awesome, the news that we're actually getting. So basically the scan pretty much doesn't give us a specific release yet for the DLC Pack 1, but it does give us a second look at, Broly and Bardock. Now, this time they're actually showing us their dramatic finishes, and Goku has his, miracle blow attack that he used on Broly in the actual movie, so that's going to be a part of his dramatic finish, which is going to be cool. So I assume that's what happens when you beat Broly with Super Saiyan Goku, and it like, from that, like, stuff on the screen that you can see there, it looks pretty awesome, and I'm super excited to reenact that. Like, the shading on the actual planet itself looks beautiful. So I guess it's only going to be able to be done on the stage for Outer Space, I suppose. I think that's where it's going to happen. I mean, that's what we're seeing in the footage anyways. And then I guess as like if you beat Bardock with Final Form Frieza, you'd end up basically getting that same, I guess. I think that one might be in Outer Space as well, obviously. So he's going to end up using his Death Ball attack against Bardock, and that's going to be the dramatic finish. So we'll pretty much see Frieza charge it up, throw it at Bardock, and Bardock's going to charge up his, I think it's Spirit Cannon or something like that. I kind of forgot the name, but it's going to be awesome to reenact the destruction of Planet Vegeta, and that's going to be funny to watch, just Bardock get destroyed over and over. But on PC, let me tell you, we're going to see some awesome stuff. So we'll probably end up seeing either Super Saiyan Bardock or Super Saiyan Blue Bardock getting annihilated by Golden Frieza, and the same goes for, pretty much the same goes for Goku and Broly. We'll probably end up seeing either Super Saiyan God Goku or Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and a legendary Super Saiyan God Broly, or maybe a legendary Super Saiyan Blue Broly, because you know how it is with modders. The mods are usually within the first 6 hours of the DLC itself coming out. So I'm actually excited to see what they do there as well. But this is gonna be awesome. Okay, this is gonna be super cool just to play with these characters. Broly looks like a monster in terms of his reach, grappling, and just damage itself. He's gonna be a monster, and Bardock looks like he's gonna have a few fun, I guess, attacks, and I have a feeling that he's gonna combo super well. They still haven't given us a full trailer with their movesets. What are these guys doing? What are they doing? Bandai Namco, why? Why have you not released the actual trailer? These men, well, okay, not men because there's obviously women there, but these people literally released a teaser trailer for a trailer of some of their movesets. They don't even show us how to properly string these. They don't even show us a guide on how to use these characters. They just show off how flashy they are. Like, why do you do this? Show us the gameplay itself in detail so we can actually extrapolate it. No, I'm kidding. But show us like actual combo strings and stuff so that we know how to pretty much, basically we can practice and get ready for these guys. Because I can tell you, when it goes live, everybody online is going to be using these characters. And it's either going to be a good time or a scary time. You're either going to destroy the opponents or you're going to get eviscerated, and I'm not even kidding. These guys look scary, especially Broly. If he can grab your head like very easily, that's going to be some spooky level. No, I'm not going to swear, but seriously though, the DLC itself so far looks pretty awesome. So I guess they're going to be giving us 2 characters at a time. I'm hoping that, because there was this, I made a video on this. Basically there's like a leak slash, it's not really a leak, but it has to do with one of Bandai's employees kind of leaking insider information, I suppose, and I'll have a link to that up. It's probably going to be in the description. Okay, it's going to be there. If not, just go to my channel and look up DLC leak. Sorry, my phone just went off. And pretty much it states that it's going to be another season of DLC after this one, containing more characters. So if you want to know the full list of the characters, just click on that video and go check it out. But Bardock himself looks awesome. In his ultimate, he obviously goes Super Saiyan, and it looks like Omega Blaster is Broly's ultimate, and they all look sick. Like, if you haven't seen their intros, I'll probably play them at some point in this video. they look absolutely beautiful. They look amazing, and I'm just so excited to actually be able to use these guys in the game. I hope that they keep up this quality work in terms of movesets and like the actual design for the characters, because let me tell you, man, this design for Dragon Ball FighterZ is beautiful. Like, the actual game looks like the anime, bro. Like Dragon Ball Super or Dragon Ball Z in 3D. Like, what more could you want? This game is beautiful, although the servers, man, why couldn't you fix them? Why couldn't you just give us like an invite option? Make a private match or something. Like, you don't need ring lobbies, you don't need stuff like that. Just make one from the actual menu itself or whatever, and just invite the friends that you want. It's not that hard. It's kind of annoying. It's not that much of a process, but it's annoying when you have to pretty much set a password or whatever, make a ring match, set a password if you want to fight with more of your friends. It's like, we shouldn't have to do that. We should have an easier option if we just want to play with our friends or something. And they need to make the lobby sizes on console way bigger in terms of fitting more players on different servers, because there's always like server 1, 2, and 3, and they are able to hold up to 64 players. I don't know, because I haven't played FighterZ online in a while. I've just been playing with mods and stuff, so I can't play online with mods. I don't think I can, at least, because like I don't want to get banned, obviously. But like, in all seriousness though, they've got to fix it, man. They've got to actually fix it before the game, like the hype for the game just dies off, because I saw a few polls, man, and more people were interested in Xenoverse 2 than FighterZ, and that's kind of sad, because, you know, the game is beautiful. The game has really good fighting mechanics, but just the servers are lacking, man. And when you have lacking servers, you can have the best game ever, but if the online multiplayer connection is not good, then it's a problem. Now with Xenoverse 2, that's obviously not that much of a problem, because you have different modes as well. You have, you can do the story, obviously. Story is very replayable, different characters, character customization. You have a multitude of moves, you can equip your character. On PC you have mods, obviously, modded movesets, modded transformations, stuff like that. Incredible replayability. But with FighterZ it's different, because in the other modes, all you have is like fighting other characters. You don't have a custom character. It would be so cool if we could make a custom character in a future FighterZ game. Let me tell you, if we could make a character of FighterZ, my goodness, I want that in Dragon Ball FighterZ. So I'll probably make a wishlist video as soon as all the DLC season stuff is out. Just so I can kind of get an overview and feel for the entire finished game with all these characters in there, and try and provide feedback for the, you know, the future of FighterZ itself, and where I'd like to see the game go down the road, because I feel like it has so much potential, and I don't see why they shouldn't add character customization, because Soul Calibur has it, and I'm pretty sure Soul Calibur has it. If not, I'm mistaken. I'm probably mistaken with another franchise, but man, character customization, being able to pretty much use another character's moveset. So let's say you have a character that utilizes Goku's like fighting abilities and stuff like that, but his ultimate is different. That would be awesome, and it would always pretty much ensure that you have a opponent that has a multitude of different attacks and different playstyles. It would be definitely badass just to see that. I would love something like that, and I hope that they make it work in a future title, whether it be FighterZ 2 or FighterZ 3, whatever happens down the road. And a more enticing story mode. Now, I know that sounds terrible. This story mode was cool, having 3 different sagas, having a perspective of the villains, of the heroes, and then of the androids themselves. But they could make it so much more interesting, especially now with the Turner of Power arc out of the way. I don't know how they make it different though in terms of like introducing your own character, because Xenoverse 2 has established it really well, because having the Time Patrol was there, you know, it makes sense that you have your own character, right? Because it's a bunch of different heroes all across time, stopping the timeline changes from happening and affecting all the timelines. But in FighterZ, I have no idea how that would work out. So, I don't know, man, but I just feel like it has potential for something like that, and I'd love them just to try. If it doesn't work, then that's okay, but I'd just love to see an attempt, because it's very interesting. The amount of detail they're putting into this game is awesome, and I hope that the server issues are fixed within the next game, and I just hope that everything just improves overall, because, you know, you always want a sequel to actually improve upon the base game, instead of, you know, just downplaying it, I guess. And I want to ask you guys a question. I know I'm asking this really late in the video, but I'll probably put up an annotation at the start, so you're probably wondering why I'm talking about this right now anyways. But I want to hear your thoughts, okay? Can you guys compare Xenoverse 2, well, not Xenoverse 2, the original Dragon Ball Xenoverse to FighterZ, and tell me which is the better game in terms of servers, in terms of fighting, in terms of replayability, in terms of story, in terms of everything, because I'm going to do a video on why you shouldn't compare these games at all. So I just want to see what you guys have to say in terms of this, okay? So I'm going to end the video here. It's getting way too long. I could literally talk about Dragon Ball for hours and hours and hours, but that's a bad idea because nobody would watch that. So yeah, again, I just want to say thank you so much for all your support. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. It definitely helps the channel out. Share this video with your friends, leave a rating below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace.